Thanksgiving dinner, my grandmother asked me, what the heck is this Bitcoin stuff anyway, right? And I said to her, do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. I said, well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Bitcoin is writing history right now as we speak, hitting as high as $20,782. New all-time highs are happening right now as we speak. By the minute, BTC is exploding out of nowhere, and this was long awaited and it was anticipated, because for the past few days, if you check out my channel, you would have realized that every single news we get was not retail, it was institutional investors. This has been going on for the past month or so. We have been reporting every single day a new entity, a new giant, a new institution. Not just me and you. These guys have been putting millions and millions of dollars, I'm talking about billions, into the BTC cryptocurrency market, and this price is only reflecting on that. We broke the 20k mark now. What is next from up here? Even the cypherpunks, the people who have been there from the beginning, Adam Back being one of them. Go on and check out his Twitter he did just last month on November the 28th by stating that 100x from the previous low back in 2015 of $200, Bitcoin went from $200 to 20k, just shy of pretty much 2 years. In this cycle, the lowest we've seen was about $3,200 to $3,500 mark. From there, he predicts that this could go as high as $350,000. Maybe. Tailwinds from the C19 pandemic, QE infinity, an asset price, inflation, and uncertainty from the spectra of MMT insanity, and new stage with early institutional interest and a hunt for yields, universal focus to protect this value. This is now becoming a store of value. Everybody have been anticipating a correction. Yes, it will happen, but I don't think it would be as down as 30 to 40% correction like we used to see those high swings, low swings back in the days, because this time around real money is getting into the market. Back then it was just me, you, and the whales who controlled this market back in 2017. But this time around the FOMO is even bigger. As I repeat, every single day you would hear, if it's not MicroStrategy putting another $600 million into BTC. Just a few days ago there was an insurance company betting $100 million from their asset into Bitcoin. Just yesterday, another bank from Europe is now betting on Bitcoin, allocating their funds as a hedge against inflation and their fiat money. They know that fiat is on its last legs. You cannot put your value into something that is inflating and decreasing. So yeah, invest into these hard assets is what the institutions realized. And one of those tragedies that happened this year is the C19 pandemic. It made these big financial institutions like MicroStrategy and Paul Tudor Jones and all of these rich guys realize that we can't trust this dollar to hold us for the next 10 years. We need another alternative way to put our money into work and generate these kinds of returns. This is it. BTC is on its way back up right now, as it is an amazing asset to be in. We are still very early. If we are sitting on 20k and like nobody's moving, that's a telltale sign that this is going much higher than $20,000. When we hit 20k back in 2017, the market was exploding. People was going right and left. It's like instantaneously sale orders were starting to be put on and the exchanges were booming when people were just depositing their Bitcoin back into these exchanges to sell their BTC, because these were the earlies that got in maybe from 2011, 13, 14, 15. They never seen this price that high. These people only seen $200-300 BTCs, and it was sitting from that range for like 2 years, and all of a sudden it went into 1K, then 10K. Well, it went back up to 1K after previously hitting 1K back in 2013. Once it hit 1K, that was its previous all-time high, it exploded from there. This is what is happening right now. We've hit 20K. We haven't seen it in 2018. We haven't seen it again in 2019. And this is the third year which we had a halving, and a few months later we've seen 20K back again, which is right now. Where do you think the price of BTC is going to go? The only way from here is up. Another tweet from Michael Saylor is that gradually, thoughtful investors will realize that the riskiest decision they can ever make is to ignore or underallocate to Bitcoin. A decision to invest just 1% into BTC in your portfolio is a decision to underperform, increase risk, or destroy your wealth in the other 99% of the portfolio. Because this makes a lot of sense. Why would you put 99% of your portfolio into the stock market when you have this hard asset like Bitcoin continuing to gradually go up and up and up? This has outperformed every single stock that these people has ever invested in the last 10 years alone. Bitcoin has outperformed all of them. If you look at the chart of BTC, it is just going up and up and up. You have never invested in BTC and lost anything in the long term. Short term, yes, we have price fluctuations and all of these other things. But long term, this is where the game changing strategy is. This is where to be. If you are into BTC in 2020, you are going to be one of the luckiest people on this planet. Like the video, share, subscribe for some daily crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.